the truth movement lost the plot almost audibly when the matter of cosmology came into play. I remember because I was a regular attendee at the time. And when I learned about flat Earth, and I was, quite early on in proceedings because I was already researching all sorts of things on YouTube, essentially. I was excited, and I thought this is really going to make a huge difference. And I hadn't even begun to connect it with the Bible, because although I was already reading the Bible, but I hadn't really fully comprehended, should we say, how critical this matter was to be in terms of my faith, our faith, in terms of the Lord Jesus Christ, the King, in the eyes of the King. Surely this is a matter of great concern. And but in the truth movement, I thought, it'll be revolutionary. I mean, people will really, this is the thing, this is the one thing, this is the only conspiracy we need to see. We don't need to go down so many rabbit trails. Once this is revealed, and of course, every attempt will be made to oppose it, the game is up in a way, and the pit is opened, and the adversary is cast therein. This is written, and the adversary knows it as well as we do. This is a battle that he cannot win, and yet he cannot cease from scheming and fighting. It is a condemnation, a bondage. And he is very subtle and very quick. But I'm digressing. At that moment, the truth movement just lost the plot, and it just started meandering backward and forwards, and not really developing any useful new ground whatsoever. It became clear that debate on flat Earth was certainly permitted. And the group that I attended, I listened to a couple of talks on the subject, but it didn't have the effect that I would have imagined it should have, you see. And I realized that quite a lot of the people that were in the truth movement didn't really believe it. They thought it was unlikely that this deception had been. Also because in the truth movement, many people were very invested in the idea of life on other planets and other worlds and alien stories, and also invested in terms of being authors or speakers on such subjects, you see. So to speak from such a different perspective, obviously there were people who stood to lose credibility and perhaps even coin, which many people view it with great favour. Well, I do. And that was it. And after that, it just lost it. And now it's a social club. But you have to sit and listen to some, unworthy person spew nonsense or repeat the same old same that everybody knows, and you have to sit there sometimes for 2 hours And presumably, if it was arranged that we could just meet up there and have a cup of tea or something like that, maybe that wouldn't be, people wouldn't go to that. Maybe is that the problem? Or maybe just listen to a band together. We're like-minded people. I know many of these people. I like them. They're very nice. I don't really have any arguments with any of them on a one-to-one level that I can remember. I certainly don't seek any, and it's just a nice company in many respects, but it's just that its purpose has been removed, and people can't see it. They can't see it, and it's frustrating to me. I don't bring up people know that I am a Bible follower, but I don't think that persuades anybody in particular, because I'm a bit of a weirdo anyway, kind of an outside sort of person, and now I look weird also because my tooth has come out at a funny angle, and I have to contemplate whether my vanity will and my purse will allow me to pursue cosmetic dentistry, or whether the Lord has just placed it upon me to allow me to frighten away ladies and children, both of which I view as valuable properties. God bless everybody.